Well, hello and welcome to you all on this opening day. Two teams, each seeking the perfect pick-me-up start at the expense of each other. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. The crowd rises for the national anthem of Portugal.
In a system like this, Peter, the winger-fullback combinations can be absolutely crucial.
Yeah, and no doubt you can expand on that for us, Jim.
Well, there's just so many potential options and movements, overlapping, underlapping, wingers vacating spaces to be occupied by fullbacks, coming inside, creating overloads down the middle on either flank. You get those right and this can be a very effective system.
A tried and tested formula.
And believe it or not, Peter, we even did that back in my day.
And we're underway. This then the greatest show on the grandest stage. Cristiano Ronaldo. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Just the wrong side.
Well, I think the defence are breathing a big sigh of relief here. He really spanked that and it wasn't far away at all.
In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. Rafael Leao going face-to-face with his great rival. Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, wonderful! What a goal! He's got himself an absolute peach. And Portugal score first. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
Portugal gain their reward with an early goal. Nicely aimed pass. And that's going wide left. Great defending, strong and determined. Great vision. That's a nicely shaped ball. Oh, it's Cristiano Ronaldo! And there's a goal. 2-0 and in next to no time. A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
Portugal are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been a an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
And it's Vitinha. And here's Rafael Leao. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. And we have our very first corner. Cleared without hesitation. Democratic Republic of Congo have the chance to go the other way. Two-nil ahead already. It's been an almost perfect start. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo! Loose. Oh, what has happened here? Diogo Dalot. Real chance! And for sure, that was not one of his best.
It's certainly a bold attempt, and there's nothing wrong with that. Shame he didn't work the keeper a bit more, though.
Katompa Mvumpa. Kayembe. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. He's gone for goal! He's done very well to get to that.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Corner number 2 then. And now they can spring out of defence. Kayembe. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Twanzebe did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, it's come off the upright. Oh, who's got the final touch there? Goal kick's been given. Kayembe. Masuaku. Looking here to chip it through. He might be in. He's having a shot! And it's there! Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. And that really is so impressive.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
Well, talk about being on top of your game. Everything seems to be coming off for him.
"3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Just coming up to the 30-minute mark. And he's been shifted off it. Now the ball's gone astray. Katompa Mvumpa. Kayembe. Nice looking ball. Katompa Mvumpa. It is a corner, good chance. Masuaku goes short. Gets the shot away!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And no, that was never going to make it. He can run onto that. And he's managed to get free. Great chance! And it's in! And they're threatening to fly away here. An opportunist strike, but he'll take it. He will own it.
The keeper might have been a little unsighted. He seemed awfully late in reacting to that.
As if three weren't enough, this is nigh on utopian. This is a gloriously greedy performance.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from...
Goes for a shot! It's in! Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Just the sort of forward pass he's been looking for. Very telling.
Democratic Republic of Congo get their goal. A bit of respectability restored. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And he is dashing away. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Wissa, João Neves gets a foot in here. It's a searching pass, and he cuts out the supply. Can he spark a counter here? Nicely shaped ball. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Spread out to the left. Searching pass he's played there. And he's intervened well there. Threads one in. And this is Ronaldo. Here's found shapes to shoot! And it's in! They are gorging themselves here on a seriously gorgeous scoreline. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
How many? Just how many? And that is indeed the final act. Who would have seen this? By any yardstick, it is pretty much ideal for them.
Portugal are looking as solid as I've seen for some time. All departments are working strongly, and this can do their confidence a whole power of good.
Portugal are dishing out a mauling here then. It's only half-time, but the game looks sewn up already.
Et merci d'accueillir nos joueurs sur le terrain. Changement.
So, into the second half. Engages and forces him off the ball. Portugal do look as though they've made a half-time change here.
Well, I think it's the perfect time to make a change.
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending and they got away with it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Oh, nicely intercepted. João Neves. Tuanzebe promptly onto that, and that is that. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Tries to pass it through. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. That's beautifully weighted. Struck first time. And that's wide.
Cristiano Ronaldo clearly felt that distance wasn't an issue, but maybe there were better options for him there.
Wisa. That's been slipped through. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. That's a cute ball. Getting up there! Vitinha has created one goal already. Wisa! Oh, impressive strike.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
And this is Ronaldo, and he's found a way. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Well taken goal. And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
Portugal are having a ball here. Can he get on the end of this? And it's made its way to him. Trincao! And that's a good finish. And the chasm continues to widen. A brutal statement that underpins where these teams are at.
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Well, he's going to inject a nice bit of pace into that front line, Peter, so I can see him making those runs in behind. And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Oh, super find. Oh, shooting chance! It's a goal! It hurts, does it not? Oh, how reality hurts.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated. I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
Portugal are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise.
Wisa really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
And the shot's on here. It's a good run, that. Great timing.
That was a great ball that looked right on the money. Trying to get behind the defence is something that can work well here.
Tuanzebe. And it's some... Oh, they could be caught out here. He's got away. Trincao. Showing good feet. He's had a shot! Wissa. He is starved of space and time. And this is Ronaldo. He shifted it to the flank.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
They would have been quick to recover this. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Ronaldo was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Oh, it's Cristiano Ronaldo! He's put it wide.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Le numéro 12.
Wan-Bissaka. Rafael Leao finding himself in space. Oh, good climb! And he steered it beyond the post.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
Oh, what a mistake! Wan-Bissaka. Kayembe. And he's forced to go back. No, he's not going to get any further than that. Ambitious ball here. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Temps additionnel.
Nicely weighted ball. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Added time going up here, it's 3 minutes. Inacio makes the interception. Trincao in acres of space out wide. Impressive jump! It's run loose, who's going to get there? And that's that. Portugal looking by any yardstick formidable, truly enjoyable to watch and clearly so together. That was a terrific day for them. Cristiano Ronaldo, very much the man of the moment, his boots at their twinkling best. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his instructions to the letter, it would seem. Everything working very nicely.
Dans les poubelles situées dans les accès principaux. D'avance, merci.
Things really are heating up here ahead of what we've always known will be a crucial game. At stake, a seat at a higher table. This an opportunity to put down a marker to make a statement of intent. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. The crowd rises for the national anthem of Portugal. Who do you, Jim, see making a difference here?
The great playmaker João Neves is very comfortable with the ball at his feet, Peter, and good at resisting pressure, protecting the ball. He's going to be key if the manager is asking his players to get the ball out of defence at that high tempo.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. So it's down to business here. This then the greatest show on the grandest stage. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
Cristiano Ronaldo might well be in for a mouthful from his boss if his teammates don't get there first.
Big chance! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Portugal with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, and that one's done no damage in the end.
Cristiano Ronaldo is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
Ball's gone out of play. Oh no, this does not look good. And he's in on goal. And this is tries a shot. Goal, Portugal! And we have liftoff. That was fabulous. The most adept of touches, the smoothest of finishes.
Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the critical part, and we've just seen an example.
Portugal have their opener. It is a goal of real significance. Not the most convincing of passes. Portugal leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. Oh, shooting chance! Well, that is remarkable.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Bruno Fernandes. Now, can they get him away? And, oh, he's all alone. And the shot! Now, oh, what has happened here? And this is Ronaldo.
Uzbekistan genuinely seem like a side that's confident with the quality they have out wide. They certainly like their little intricate combinations and link-ups.
Well, that's the impression I'm getting.
Yeah, I think you'll want to make sure you give the opposition a different look with each attack. Variation, unpredictability, you know, that's always key to success.
Wriggles his way through. There will be a throw-in. Vitinha, Rafael Leao, who does have an assist to his name. Not the most accurate pass. Some front-footed pressing going on here. Cristiano Ronaldo. Well, the defence proved infallible then. But that won't be the last they'll see of him. Oh, it's come loose. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Closing chance for a shot! And that's a good finish. Two to the good, and they are purring. Absolutely purring. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing. And he's done it again. He's got his second. Portugal are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
Well, now's the time you could afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
That's really well cleared. Tries to pass it through. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Uzbekistan ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. Deftly away. Portugal looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. It's a promising position. Nuno Mendes. Great vision. Pass somewhat off target. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
"40 minutes gone. Half-time closing in. And it's made its way to him. Uzbekistan couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. Good defending there. They've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition.
Vamos ter minuto de compensação.
That's a good ball out wide. Can he get onto this? And that should get the job done. Oh, good-looking ball. And the referee has blown for half-time. Reflections on the first half?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Portugal sitting pretty here. 2 goals putting them into the driving seat. So let's get the ball rolling. Well, that has not gone well. Looking to play him in. And he's had it nicked away. That's an imaginative pass. Oh, that looks a good ball through. And they've got a throw. Done delicately. Oh, that's a key interception. Goes looking wide. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Bruno Fernandes. Looking for options for movement. He's got away. Shapes to shoot! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Spirited to say the least. Certainly gave this crowd something to really cheer about.
Cristiano Ronaldo being given no time to dwell on the ball here.
Yeah, as you'd expect, Peter, that defence ought to know when to step up or drop off, and they finally made a decision to get tighter.
Oh no, he's got that wrong. Plays a sharp little ball here. Cristiano Ronaldo! That could spell trouble, this time surely! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting! With fun and fury, they continue to do their thing. An opportunist strike, but he'll take it, he will own it.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that. But you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
Portugal find a position of real strength now. He's had it taken off him. And that could set him on his way. Oh, that's fabulous. Nicely weighted ball. Time and again they are repelled. Vitinha. Can he get on the end of this?
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal. Portugal are totally dominant in the middle of the park, a no-way through zone.
That's good pressing, squeezing the play. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He is through here! Well, that's pretty clear, it is a foul. And he has shown him a yellow card.
Vamos dar lugar a uma substituição.
No, that's been intercepted. Oh, that's well spotted. Oh, he's gifted it to the opposition. Can he finish? And it's in! His utter joy. He engages with absolute happiness. Oh, a horrible error, and he has nowhere to hide.
Well, you've got to give him credit for pressing so quickly there.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
Well, he's been on a crusade, and his first goal seemed to just whet the appetite.
Uzbekistan making further changes here, and in quick succession. Portugal are having a ball here. Looking for the run. This looks promising. Now that looks a decent ball. And he's managed to get free.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure. Uzbekistan really aren't making anything meaningful of their time on the ball.
Aimed beyond the defence. Knocks it into space. He's in plenty of space here. And he's there to clear it. And smartly reclaimed. And they are prompt with their pressing. Cristiano Ronaldo. Vitinha. And he's picked out the run. And he's quick to get rid. It's a throw-in.
Substituição para Portugal. Número 7, Cristiano Ronaldo.
Threads one in, tries to play it through. Nice interception, well timed.
Número 25. Vão dar os seus lugares a número 11, número 9, número 13.
João Felix gets into a good position.
Número 4. Está a proceder-se a uma substituição.
João Felix! And he steered it beyond the post.
Vamos ter 3 minutos de compensação.
Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. He has found a way through.
Might want to be careful there.
Referee has just said play on. Can he get it through? He's through here. And that is that. They needed to win, and they have won. It is a triumph. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Well, it's pretty clear that there was a solid game plan in place for what was a very high-pressure game. I think it shows great maturity on the part of the players, and it was, for me, well-deserved and well-earned.
Caros espectadores, não se esqueçam de que apenas podem fumar nas áreas designadas para esse efeito. Obrigado.
Well, hello and welcome to you all on this opening day. Two teams, each seeking the perfect pick-me-up start at the expense of each other. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So that's got things underway. So a clash of nations with so much pride on the line. Salisu calmly anticipates. Knocks it into space. Oh, good-looking ball. Vitinha gets the nod here. Anything we should note about him, Jim?
Well, he's a really reliable, accurate passer, but he doesn't just knock it sideways. He's always looking for that forward pass. Killer ball. He's a nightmare to defend against because if you leave him the tiniest of gaps...
It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Goal! Portugal! And Portugal score first. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0. Now that looks a decent ball. Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh no, what has happened here? Real chance! And no mistake. They have heard the starter's pistol and come racing out of the blocks. Simplicity itself.
Yeah, keeping calm and taking a touch like that when it's all going on around you isn't always that easy, but he made it look like a doddle. Finishing it off was quite simple after that.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. Things starting to look very comfortable.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Tries to pass it through. And no, that was never going to make it. Portugal look comfortable already. 2 to the good and flying. And it's Vitinha. Can he get on the end of this? In comes the corner. Portugal with the corner, they're first. Bruno Fernandes goes short. Can he finish? That's another chance. Just cruising. They are cruising. Again, in a trice, and they are soaring. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
That's smart play from him, actually, Peter. That goal was all about positioning. He knew instinctively where to be should the keeper have gotten a little jittery.
A case now of complete control.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Great defending, strong and determined. Chance, surely! Oh, brilliant save.
Portugal certainly looks sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Portugal have their second corner now. Bruno Fernandes with the short one. Takes a shot! And now they can spring out of defence. Long ball by the goalkeeper. Great vision. Pedro Neto. Cristiano Ronaldo! No, he didn't quite meet it right.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Jiku defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Could be danger here. Partey. Jiku. Lanti. Salisu. And Abdul Samed. And it's Partey. Iñaki Williams. And it's Vitinha. No luck with that dink over the top. Partey. Ayew. Pinches it off him. Threads one in. And this is Ronaldo. And he is it's Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh my word, that is quite something! He's got himself an absolute peach. His utter joy. He engages with absolute happiness. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
Well, talk about being on top of your game. Everything seems to be coming off for him.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Lamptey. Some good work on the right flank here. Oh, the defence just about came out on... Oh, that is asking for trouble. He's... Great chance! He's put his foot right through that one.
Well, maybe he just got a tad excitable when he knows those moments need the coolest of heads.
Ambitious ball here. It's a pretty loose pass. Takes a shot! Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Searching pass he's played there. That'll be a corner. So, third corner of the game. They've played it short. Vitinha shapes to shoot! And that's a good finish. They are purring, truly purring.
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them.
Portugal are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Bruno Fernandes tries to play it through, and he's lost his man here. Now, who's going to be first to this? Chance for a shot! It's loose, and one more try! Oh, it's fallen loose again! And he's there to belt it away. Oh, lovely feed he is. And the shot! Oh, almost a sixth.
Well, it was going to take something a bit special from there, and that wasn't it.
This possibly the last play of the half. And it's been taken short. No way through, so back it comes. He's having a shot! Oh, wonderful! What a goal! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. And they're threatening to fly away here.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
Salisu, Kudus, and that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, that's delightful. Aimed beyond the defence. Plays it across.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And for the first half, that is that. Who would have seen this? By any yardstick, it is pretty much ideal for them.
Well, for me, it's a lead that's thoroughly deserved, Peter. They've been quicker to pretty much everything so far. The only thing you've got to wonder is, how taxing is this for the players? How long can they keep it up for? Are we going to see a fade in this second half?
Portugal are dishing out a mauling here then. It's only half-time, but the game looks sewn up already. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. Oh, there's a probing ball. Cristiano Ronaldo. Showing good feet. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Lobbed in behind. Nice interception, well timed. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Portugal clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Now it's Kudus. Now it's Semenyo. Now this could be a chance. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Abdul Samed. That is ended up in no man's land. Williams. Nicely weighted ball. Ayu's cross. And he gets rid in a hurry.
Ghana clearly are trying to mix things up here, keeping their opponents guessing.
Jiku. Looking for the run. Pedro Neto is in a really good position out wide. Deflected behind for a corner kick. They're up to 5 corners now. Vitinha plays it short. There's the shot! And he's there to get it away. Ayew. Ghana are looking to go forward now. He's got away. Space for him to turn and look. Portugal still have the cards to affect this game. He's had it taken off him. Kudus. And Abdul Samed. And it's Kudus. João Neves producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. João Felix! Oh, there was plenty on that.
Portugal really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Portugal have opted to make another change here. Trincao to come on, a change that had been mooted for a while.
Yeah, he's looking for instructions, probably something along the lines of, go make a nuisance of yourself.
Can he get it through? Can he latch on to this? And he's cut it out. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Time and again they are repelled. That's good running with the ball. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, he really got hold of that.
It's certainly a bold attempt, and there's nothing wrong with that. Shame he didn't work the keeper a bit more, though.
Portugal are making a change. After this, just one opportunity to do so. Nice looking ball. That's good vision. And into the grateful arms of the keeper.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Nicely shaped ball. Jiku cuts it out. And that's really well manoeuvred. Now, can they get it? Cristiano Ronaldo! No, got right underneath it. Nicely spread. Couldn't squeeze it through. Looking to play him in. That's a nicely shaped ball. Salisu. Now it's Ayew. That's an imaginative pass. Partey. Abdul Samed. Now Semenyo. And it's Ayew. Cristiano Ronaldo, currently being consciously targeted.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind him up in the process, Peter.
Oh, it's come loose. Into the last 5 minutes. He's going for goal! He is through here. It's a searching pass. Salisu gets across to intercept that. Ghana can breathe again, just.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Salisu cuts out the pass. Spread out to the left. And this is Ronaldo. Abdul Samed. And there goes the final whistle. Portugal have done it. The perfect outcome in this most pressured of games. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Portugal can be really happy with this. I saw it as one of these defining games for them, and they showed real character to get the job done. A big statement for anyone who might be up next.
Caros espectadores, para evitarem perder de vista as vossas crianças, por favor, mantenham contacto visual ou físico com elas durante todos os momentos.
Well, hello and welcome to you all on this opening day. Two teams, each seeking the perfect pick-me-up start at the expense of each other. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. The crowd rises for the national anthem of Portugal. Well, we're on the way. This then the greatest show on the grandest stage. Looking to play him in. Can he get on the end of this? Now there's a fine ball. Great chance! And again! Goal! Portugal! And there is your opener. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Oh, he was definitely fully focused on that, Peter. His reaction and anticipation got him there when everyone else was spectating.
Portugal penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead. Mendes kept his eye on it, and he's there. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Wide, but only just.
Oh, he overcooked that one, aiming for perfection, and he got it slightly wrong.
And it's made its way to him. Ambitious ball here. And this is Ronaldo. Surely he can't make... Real chance! A wonderful effort, all by himself.
Cristiano Ronaldo certainly looked hungry and exciting on the ball. Confidence is at play here.
Portugal with the corner, they're first. And it's been taken short. Now it takes a shot! And there's a goal! They have heard the starter's pistol and come racing out of the blocks. That was fabulous, the most adept of touches, the smoothest of finishes.
Speed of thought, speed of action. That's another really clever finish.
Portugal are doing very nicely, thank you.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
He's shifted. Cristiano Ronaldo! Yes! They are purring, truly purring. You don't keep those outs. He knew, he just knew.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. (3-0) and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
It's Cristiano Oh, crossbar! Portugal are rampant. They look uncatchable. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Portugal have hit a quick-fire double here. Rafael Leao receives it in a wide position. And this is... And the shot! Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? That's a foul, no two ways about it. And the referee has shown him a yellow card.
I just think it was a cheap foul to give away.
Engages and forces him off the ball. Oh, that's a key interception. Spread to the right. He is starved of space and time. Vitinha, that's a pretty loose pass. More and more pressure on the ball here. Oh, he's been caught napping! Great vision. He's in plenty of space here. Shot a goal!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure. They've got to be quick moving this forward.
And it's Dallo. And this is Ronaldo. Ronaldo was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Nice looking ball. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Goes looking wide. Cristiano Ronaldo. And a chance! Outstanding save to keep that out.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Portugal have their second corner now. Bruno Fernandes with the short one. Pedro Neto! And he should have made it 4.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
Some front-footed pressing going on here. Can he get it through?
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Portugal heading towards the half-time break. The win very much in their sails. And that has left him in a heap. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card.
Well, you don't get much time on the ball, even in these areas.
Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. And he has shown him a yellow card. Well, that has not gone well. A probing pass. Oh, the chip pass hasn't quite come off.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Strong challenge, that could leave a mark. Mendes scooting forward. And we've reached half-time. Well, I don't think many people saw this coming ahead of kick-off.
Well, they're in a great position, Peter, so why stop now? I would say keep going, keep at it. They've done everything right so far, so they'll want to keep things that way.
Portugal marching seemingly on towards victory, 3-0 at the break.
And please welcome our lads to the field.
So, into the second half. And he was quick to react. Knocks it into space. And back to the keeper. Plays it through. Not the most accurate pass. Now he's got space here. And he welcomes it in. Pedro Neto. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. Real chance here. Cristiano Ronaldo!
I think that's great defending. He just made sure he was in the right place to...
Decent chance! Oh, good finish. This day becomes absolutely perfect. Utterly ideal. What a moment of brilliance. Control and perfect accuracy.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. All very neat and tidy.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Foot in. Plays a sharp little ball here. That's the keeper's ball.
Portugal are clearly enjoying a very good spell. The flow of momentum is bang in their favour.
And that was very necessary. And this is Ronaldo. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Well, it's more pressure than ball at the moment. João Neves. That is good alertness. Just about up to the hour now. And this is Ronaldo. And he's running through. Cristiano Ronaldo. He's free. He chance for a shot. Oh, it's hit the post. And that's a sharp finish. How many? Just how many? The gulf in class is vast.
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them.
Portugal are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Now, can they get him away? Stood up well to him there. Bruno Fernandes, looking for a runner. No, that's been intercepted. He has found the way through. Cristiano Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh! And that's past the post.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Number 17, number 20, number 21, coming on the field, number 22, number 14, number 8.
Well, that is one way to stop him. Well, that pass isn't the best. Searching pass he's played there.
How many interceptions have we seen?
That's rather hopeful. Portugal have their third corner. They've played it short. Good ball, good take. And the finish! And it's in! And the headlines continue to get darker and darker.
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful.
26 minutes is
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Well, he's made this game all about him. He's got a fantastic appetite for goals.
Looking for the run. And he's quick to get rid. And there's his chance to lead the counter. He's found a way through. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. It's an inviting-looking ball, that. Played into space. Oh, that's well spotted. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Little doubt, that is a foul. And no surprise, that's a booking.
Well, he'd used up all his chances, hadn't he, Peter? I mean, he was never going to get away with that one. While sometimes a loose foul can trigger a completely different spell of play, and it makes even less sense.
Some resolute defending there. Now it's Ramos. He's having a hit! Oh, there was plenty on that.
He just didn't catch that one right, and he knows it.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Ramos. Tries a shot! It's bounced back off the post. And that is a routine catch.
There will be
Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. And that is a little undercooked. Vitinha. Oh, super find.
Yeah, they were looking for it.
Tries from distance. Brought out the best in the keeper. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. And that's that. They needed to win, and they have won. It is a triumph. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Portugal really deserve a lot of credit for what I'm sure would be a real confidence-boosting win. Such a huge game being played. There were so many factors that would have got the doubters going, but I guess